Hello. Hi everyone. Hi Wish. Okay, I'll be like a bit slow right now because I'm using two phones instead of my computer. Give me around 2 minutes. Thank you. Okay, hello. I'm back. Okay, so because just now I was using two phones, then my other phone was like echoing, and I was so distracted because I was hearing myself echo. Okay, so hi Elo, hi, welcome back. Hi Zamara, hi Parina, hi Manju, hi Lila, hi Miss Ghost, hi Glipper, hi Sanya. Yeah, we'll add you to the list. You give me a moment. Wish, are you here? So we have Manju, Alo, Zamara, Parina, um, Lila, Miss Ghost, Glipper. Hi Mustafa, Sanya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my god, I sound damn stupid. Give me a moment. Lila, Miss Ghost, Glipper, Sanya, and Richa. Yep, so after Richa, the rest did not make it to the list. But you all can catch me on my next live. I come on daily. Wait, let me post the list. Eh? Which I think you miss out Glipper. Bye, Joshika. See you tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, but I'm a bit slow in seeing the list cause like I'm using my phone. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, my computer has been updating since I ended the last live and it's still at 24%. So I have to use two phones and like the screen is too small for me. Okay, bye Taylor. Have a good day. Okay, so Manju, can you post your question? Thank you. Oh yeah, I only have 9 people on the list. Oh yeah, the 10th person is Shreya. Okay, so you want a general reading? Thank you, Wish. Okay, so Manju, the current energy you are in is the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords talks about like being at a crossroad, not knowing whether you should like move forward on and not knowing like which direction you should head. So currently you are like quite confused about what you should do with regards to some situation that is on your head right now. And what you want the most is the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords talks about someone who's like able to see through like everyone else's like lies or like if they try to make use of you, you will know that you will know it before it happens. And like also someone who has very strong boundaries. So like people kind of fear the Queen of Swords. They do not like take the step forward to like insult or like disturb this person. Okay, but currently what is blocking you is the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups talks about like kind of like dwelling in self-pity and regret. Maybe there were some things that you didn't manage to do in the past, and right now you are just like sinking in that disappointment and like just being very caught up in the past and about what happened instead of moving forward with your life. That is why maybe you're in the crossroad energy because you kind of want to move forward, but there are things holding you back in the past, and like you're still regretting some things you didn't do. So the advice for you is the Hermit. Hermit talks about like taking some time alone to introspect, to think about things. And this is like I think like mainly because you're not really distancing yourself from like other people right now. So your thoughts are a bit confused about what you want. And there are a lot of things in the past that are resurfacing right now. So what the advice over here is for you to like slowly think about like what you want. Take time to think. It's okay to like have time to yourself, like alone, to think about like your goals or like how you want to move forward in life and how you want to release whatever that has happened in the past. And the outcome we have the wheel of fortune. So this talks about like things like turning in your favor and start getting better for you. But this is also like kind of a note that maybe like there will be a lot of ups and downs in your current journey, like maybe these few weeks, like maybe like sometimes like things will seem very good, and then sometimes you will sink in a lot of like disappointment and past hurt. So this is a warning that like when things like start turning in your favor, right? Go with the flow and don't like sink in your previous like past regret and your past hurt. Because like the moment the wheel starts spinning, right, it may like start going down again. And so you have to make use of the ups to like go higher so you don't sink back into the energy. Okay, I hope that helped you. Thank you, Manju. Maybe like just spend some time alone to think about things. You don't have to like come across so fierce and so scary to other people, but you can still show like you have your boundaries, but you can still show emotions. Okay, so Elo, you want a general? Okay. Okay, so Elu, the current energy you are in is the Temperance reverse. So this talks about kind of being very out of balance. So maybe right now you're not able to like entirely balance your emotions and your logical mind. And it could also mean like you're going to extreme. So it's either you will be like super logical or it's either you'll be super emotional. Like you don't have a proper balance of your emotional and logical mind. And what you're desiring most right now is the judgment. So judgment talks about like being emotionally ready and like ready to start anew, ready to release the past. So I think right now maybe like what you want the most is to like forget things that have happened in the past and to like start a new cycle like afresh and with like a new energy. And maybe some mistakes that you have made in the past, then you have already learned from it and you don't want to make the same mistake again. And what is currently blocking you is the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is someone who's like, you can see like she's in her own bubble, right? She's very safe in her own thoughts. So no matter how many wands are like poking at her, no matter how many people are like throwing negative remarks at her, she knows what she's doing. She's very clear. Like no matter what people say, she's not affected. So the thing that is blocking you is that I think you take what people say to your heart. Like you care a lot about what other people say. So right now the thing that is making you out of balance is that you're considering too much about what other people say about you, or you're considering too much about how they will feel if you cared more about yourself. So the advice for you is the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles talks about like taking a step back to reevaluate your desires. So right now maybe like you're thinking about moving forward, but because of like your fears about what other people say about you and what they think about you, you're not really like going anywhere. So right now is just take a step back, see where you have planted the seeds, where you want to go in life, and what you desire to have before you start to move forward. Because the outcome, we actually have the King of Cups, and this is like the total opposite of the Temperance reverse. So this is your current energy, right? And this is your outcome. So it shows like you will start being more balanced, like your emotional mind and your logical mind will be more balanced. You will have more like emotional stability and like mentally you'll be quite mature. So yeah, so actually I think you'll be able to overcome it. Just a reminder not to care so much about what other people say, but care more about what you desire and what you want. And also like try not to rush into anything and have patience to see where things are going. Okay, I hope that helped. But it's not bad because your current energy and your outcome is like total opposites. So I think like whatever it is that is making you out of balance right now, you'll be able to overcome it. You're welcome, Elu. Hi, Muskan. So next we have Zamara. Okay, so you want to know how Adil feels about you and what he thinks about you. Okay, Zamara, so on the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups talks about feelings of like warm, feeling like very loved and like feeling like you're his family. Yeah, so basically the overall feelings that you give him is very like warm and like it feels like home. And this can be seen in the Ten of Pentacles about how he feels about you. Ten of Pentacles is talking about like building a family together, having a strong foundation to have a family together. So right now what he feels is that he wants to build a family with you. If things are like not at a committed level yet, he wants to bring things forward to a more committed level. And what he thinks of you, we have the Chariot. So the Chariot is talking about someone who is not afraid to go after what she wants, and also not afraid to like take steps forward towards his or her goal. So I can see that he sees you as someone who's like has a lot of determination and has a lot of has the ability to like push forward towards your goals. And like once you have a goal, you'll be very determined towards it, and you will not give up easily. Yeah, so I see overall his feelings towards you are quite good, and he's thinking about building a family with you. Yeah, I hope that helps, Amara. Thank you so much. So next we have Parina. Okay, so you want to know the next move of Ashish towards you. Okay, so Parina, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Judgment card. So the Judgment talks about like releasing old resentments and like learning from past mistakes and like restarting the cycle again. So I can see that regardless of whatever has happened between both of you previously, right now he's ready to like forget about it and start anew with you. Then we have the King of Pentacles. So I can see right now, right, he's thinking about how to set a solid foundation for you and like your life together. So like he's focusing on his finances and career to make sure that he has that part like settled already before he focus on love. But the King of Pentacles is someone who like has a very solid foundation, solid foundation, and has everything that he needs. So he's in a state of like abundance and security, and like kind of have learned from all the past experiences, has a lot of knowledge, knows what to do and what not to do in a relationship, and have already made all the changes to be the ideal partner for you. And then we have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords talks about like rest and peace. So maybe like there has been conflict before, or maybe like you all were unable to like settle on how you want to move the relationship forward. Right now he's thinking about like taking a step back, take a break from it, and try to like heal from any of the wounds that there is in the connection. So maybe right now there may not be any big movement because he's still focusing on his career and finances, focusing on how to release everything that have happened so that he can start proper for you. Okay, I hope that helped. It seems like he's ready to forget anything that has happened in the past. And also he's thinking about how to be an ideal partner for you. So his next move towards you seems quite good. Okay, thank you, Parina. Next up we have Leela. Okay, so you want a general reading? Okay, so Leela, the current energy you are in is the devil. So the devil talks about like fears, insecurities, and temptations. So right now there are some things that you wish to do, but you're kind of like not willing to do it because you have some fear surrounding the issue, or maybe like you feel like you're not good enough and you have some insecurities. And what you want the most is actually the world. So the world talks about closing a cycle and starting a new chapter. So maybe the fears is in with regards to like a certain aspect of your life that you wish you can quickly end and start anew. So maybe it may be a love relationship or maybe a work situation where you just want to get over and done with it and start something new. But some fear about leaving it behind. So what is currently hindering you is the Three of Pentacles. So this is telling you like in order to like move forward in life, right? It's not it's not so much of a solo journey, but you can look around and see where you can find support from your friends, or like if it's a work situation, right? How can your colleagues help you? Like it's you're not on this journey alone. Like there are people around you that are able to help you, but you just have to find a way to work with them. Because for your advice, we have the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands talks about someone who is very exhausted already, like maybe went through a lot already, but still wants to give it one more go. So the advice is for you is that maybe right now you might be quite exhausted with this aspect of life. You might not want to try again. You might want to give up. The advice here is telling you to push on a bit more because it's not really a situation where you can't do anything already. As long as you find a way to like work with the people around you, you can still push through. Because for the outcome, we have the Six of Wands reverse. So Six of Wands talks about like success. So when it's in the reverse, right, it talks about like delayed success. And maybe like you may feel very negative and lacking confidence. So the Nine of Wands just now is telling you to give it one more shot, push through. Try to find people you can work with, people you can like share your worries with, and then maybe they can help you see things differently. And so you can get your success. Because right now if you stay in this same energy, right, you're not going to get what you want, and you may also feel this lack of confidence, and your fear will increase. So yeah, try to find like people you can work with or people you can confide in. Let them know maybe your situation isn't as bad as you think so. Okay, Lila, I hope that helped. Thank you. Then next we have Miss Ghost. Hey, give me 1 second. You're welcome, Lila. Okay, so you want a general? Yeah, Wish, thank you. Okay, Wish. Okay, so Miss goes on based on your current energy, it is the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands talks about like carrying all the responsibilities. So be it your family or your love connection or like even your connection with your friends, you're taking all the responsibilities on yourself. And maybe like currently you are quite like burdened by your work or maybe things you have going on in life. And what you want the most right now is the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords talks about like letting go of something that you were fixed on in the past and like also releasing past hurt. So maybe like there may be some things that have happened in the past that is still like haunting you. And what you want the most is to forget about it and move on. But because you're not really able to do so, that's why it's being a burden to you right now. And what is currently blocking you is the Strength card. So this talks about like kind of being blocked by fear or like scared to change something. So maybe like the moment you have like some sort of challenge when you're trying to overcome this past hurt or things that are haunting you in the past, you you're not you're not able to like put in the courage to like face it and overcome it. You're just avoiding it because you don't want to feel the pain again. So the advice for you is the Three of Swords. So Three of Swords is talking about like heart pain or grief or like sadness. So this is saying that let's say there were really like things that have made you very upset in the past. This is telling you that you must really face it, understand how you feel, understand why you feel that way, what makes you upset, what happened in the situation that made you upset. Because only when you start to confront the pain, then you will be able to like overcome it eventually. Because your outcome we actually have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups talks about like dwelling in like past regret or like self-pity and like just thinking very negatively about your situation and like what has happened. But this is telling you that there are still a lot of positive things around you. You don't need to focus on the negatives and you don't have to just think that your situation is very bad right now. Because the moment you start to like face your fears, face your sadness, then release those hurt that you have experienced in the past, then you will be able to see that your situation isn't that bad. Then you will move forward. Then you won't be in this energy anymore. Okay, I hope that helped. Thank you, Miss Ghost. Mustafa, I'll be back in about 2-3 minutes. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, Miss Ghost, don't stay in those like negative energy. Don't like dwell in those disappointment. But then it's not saying that you entirely like throw away whatever you have went through and like because if you don't face it, it will surface again. So right now you have to like face it, deal with it, then start to move forward in life. Okay, so Sanya, Glipper, are you here? Okay, I'm very bad with names, so if I pronounce his name wrongly, don't blame me. So how does he feel about you? Okay. Okay, Glipper, you'll be after Sanya. Okay, so Sanya, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles talks about how he feels like the relationship with you has a chance to be like very solid and have a very good foundation. And kind of like he also wants to contribute fairly into the relationship and like give you something stable. But right now his energy is actually the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Cups. So the Eight of Swords is sort of like in his own mental prison. So right now he's feel quite like trapped in like his thoughts or maybe like powerless in making a decision. So I'm not sure what's going on between both of you, but right now he feels like there are some things he's like unable to communicate to you, and maybe like some thoughts that about the connection that is like weighing down on his head. And then we have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups shows that he feels a lot of emotional fulfillment when he's with you. But this also shows like some sort of like codependency. So basically the amount of love you show him, the amount of like care that you express to him will define how much he feels worthy of love. So the moment you start to like you start being busy with your own life, you start like not showing that much care to him, then he'll feel like, did I do something wrong? Or am I even worthy of love? Yeah, so maybe this codependent like habit right now is making him feel like quite trapped in his own thoughts and not sure about how to move forward. Yeah, I mean like if let's say you all have good communication, right? It may be because there are some things that he didn't tell you. So like even on the surface, even though you are able to communicate well, he has some thoughts that are bugging him down, but he's not expressing it to you. That's why you're not able to tell whether he he's stressed by this situation or he's not. And maybe like right now, because he have put you on a pedestal, he feels very fulfilled the moment you show like concern to him. So like maybe the moment you text him, then he'll feel like, oh, like today my day will go very well because Sanya texted me. Yeah, so like I think he knows that he's quite codependent, so he's thinking about whether he should take the step forward or not. Yeah, but he's trying to figure out how to give a stable offer to you. Yeah, because like we mentioned that he sort of he sort of have a mental conflict right now, right? And he also knows that he's quite like codependent on others. That's why maybe right now he thinks that it's not good to like proceed in a relationship because he has this like habit of like being too reliant on another person, and that's why he's focusing on how to make the offer more stable. So maybe right now he wants to stay as friends, then after that he will focus more on his finances. Then when he feel more secure in himself, then he'll explore the possibility. Okay, I hope that helped. Thank you, Sanya. Yeah, so right now his feelings towards you is quite in his head about the situation. Yeah, so maybe the thing that is hindering him is not because he doesn't feel happy with you, it's because he's he's quite insecure about his stability. And like because he doesn't feel secure on other aspects of life, he tend to find the security in love. And he knows that that isn't the right way to do. That's why he's taking a step back before like investing into a relationship. Okay, so you want to know how the Cancer guy feels about you and what he will do next. Hi Rupali, the free list is currently closed. You can either donate for a reading or catch me on my next live. You're welcome. Okay, so Clipper, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords talks about someone who like kind of like wants a lot of things. Like maybe like he has a lot of goals that he wants to achieve, but he's not working for it the right way. So maybe in your connection, right now he's not really thinking about taking the steps forward in a relationship, but he's kind of just like taking shortcuts or like thinking about how to like quickly jump to something instead of going through the right steps. Because for his feelings, we currently have the High Priestess reverse. So the High Priestess reverse talks about someone who's not being honest about how he feels and kind of ignoring his intuition. So maybe right now, like he feels a certain way towards you and he wants to push things forward in a certain way. But he kind of want to like take the shortcut and take the easy way out. He's not thinking about what to properly do. And I think right now he's in kind of an indecisive energy because for what he's going to do next, we have the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is talking about someone who's like trying to balance a lot of aspects of life and also kind of trying to make a decision between love and fear. So maybe the reason why he's like blocking what his intuition is telling him is because of his fears and he's not willing to push forward to how he feels. So right now, like his actions towards you is not really that clear yet. I think he's still trying to make a decision if he wants to go forward with it or he wants to pull back. But I see that even if he goes forward with it, right, his energy right now is kind of like, I don't want to go the long way. Like I kind of want to take like some shortcuts. So that is something you have to take note of. Yeah, Blipper, I think he's currently like trying not to be honest with how he feels and not listening to his intuition. Yeah, but he's still very indecisive about what he wants. Yeah. But just try to make sure like his sneakiness doesn't like get to you. Or like if he wants to quickly jump into something, make sure both of you are taking the extra steps forward in forming a relationship instead of just jumping straight into something. Oh, hi, Happily. Okay, so you want to know whether D will unblock you in future and regret his actions. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will D unblock happily in the future? Will D regret his actions? Okay, happily, I'm getting that it's not likely that he will unblock you, but that is based on current energy. Like, let's say like something in him changed, he may choose to unblock you. But right now, like where the things are heading is that he will choose not to unblock you, but he does regret his actions. Yeah, I hope that helped. Thank you, happily. Hi Kanza, thanks for subscribing. Currently, the free list is closed. If you want, you can donate for a reading, or you can catch me on my next live. You're welcome, Glipper. You're welcome, Happily. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I think he will regret his actions, but his ego will tell him like he shouldn't. He should stick to what he has done. But that is just the current energy. I think because it just happened like last night. So currently, like what we're picking up on is that he's determined not to unblock you. But things may change like in quite, how do I say it? Like in the near future. But for now it's like it doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. Oh, thank you, happily. Mustafa, why don't want to sleep? Guys, you give me a while. I'll go and get my charger. I'll be right back. Richa, I'll get to you in a while. Okay, hi guys, I'm back. Okay, so we'll get to Richa's question. Okay, so you want to know advice on how to start your business. Hi Disha, hi Rupali. Yeah, free list currently closed. If you want, you can donate for a reading or catch me on my next live. Thank you, Mustafa. Thank you, Happily. Okay, so Richa, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands talks about like victory and success. And I think this is telling you that you have to think about whether starting a business is what you want. Like, what do you feel it's like? What do you define as your own victory? What do you define as being successful? Is it really starting a business, or do you have something else that you would like to explore that you will feel more fulfilled in instead of starting up a business? Because right now the energy you are in, right, is the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups talks about like being very disappointed about like how things are right now. And it also like kind of shows like you're dwelling in a lot of like self-pity and a lot of regret. So maybe there are things that you didn't manage to do, or like you see like other people, they're all able to do this. Then you're wondering like, what am I lacking that I'm not able to do this? So this is telling you don't be caught up in the past. Like kind of like don't dwell in this like negative energy. Like try to find hope in the situation. Cause maybe this is not working out for you because this is not the path for you. Because we also had the Queen of Cups as your advice. So the Queen of Cups talks about someone who's very open to her emotions and like kind of like knows how to push past her insecurities in order to like get an opportunity. So maybe right now you have some regret about your career path and maybe like some things that you want to do but you're insecure about doing. And that's why you're trying to look into the route of starting up a business. And the Queen of Cups also has a message that you kind of have to be more like patient and mature with yourself. Like maybe right now you're kind of confused about like what is the path you want to take. So this is telling you like try to understand what you're feeling and what you really want. Is starting up a business really what you want, or are you just doing it because there are things that you regret not doing in the past and you're just trying to cover up your regret right now. But this is actually not what you want right now. Okay, so I hope that helped. Thank you, Richa. Yep, Shreya, it's your turn. Yeah, Richa, if like let's say like you think about it and it's really something you want to explore, like a career path, then you must start to visualize what you see as your success. Because right now, like even if you're starting this path, it seems like you're thinking very negatively about what's happening and you're not really like you're not really giving time to understand what you're feeling and you're just feeling quite in a negative energy. Yeah. You're welcome. Okay, so you want to know if you should go into an artistic career and do what your parents want you to or do what your parents want you to do. Okay. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Should Shreya go after an artistic career? Should she do what her parents want her to? Okay, I'm not getting a very clear yes or no from the pendulum. Let's see what we get from the cards, then see what's your advice. Hi, Wish. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is saying that you kind of already know like what you should do as in what you want to do and what you don't want to do. And like this is kind of from your past experiences. So maybe like previously you already explored and you know that you have a keen interest towards the artistic career, or it's either your passion is more towards the artistic side. Yeah, so this is saying that you kind of already know what you want and what will make you feel abundant and what will make you feel fulfilled. So I think the reason why we didn't really get a clear answer on whether it's a yes or no towards which side is because both has very good prospects for you. So like for the what's the for the artistic career, right? You have the magician. So this is saying that you have the power to manifest what you desire. So like once you explore this career path, right, you have a lot of these creative ideas that you are able to make it happen. So it's not like some people say like the artistic career, like it doesn't really have a future, like you won't earn that much. But this is saying that you have the ability to make it happen. Like the moment you enter it, right, you just visualize what you want, you just work hard towards it, and then you'll be able to manifest it. So it's not that this career path is not very good for you because you have the ability to succeed in it. And for what your parents want you to do, we have the Page of Pentacles for like the kind of the outcome of your career. So I can see that this career path, maybe you need a lot of patience. You need to learn a lot of things. Maybe right now, like you don't really have the knowledge and foundation to explore this path. So it requires a lot of time on your end. And you really need to have a lot of patience in exploring this aspect. So this one is, if let's say you decide to follow what your parents want you to do, you must be prepared that there's a lot of learning to do. There's a lot of things that you you still need to try to figure out. It's not something that the moment you enter, you have security already. Yeah, so if like let's say you're talking about something that you have talent in, I think it's more towards the artistic career. But if you want something that um, has more like stability in finances, it'll be what your parents want you to do. But this one is entirely like up to you because I can see that no matter which path you take, right, both will be quite successful for you. Yeah, so I didn't really get a clear answer because I think like it's really dependent on your own choice. But if you want something that like has a lot of excitement and doesn't need you to like learn that much things, I think it'll be the artistic career because you already have the abilities. Okay, I hope that helped you. Thank you so much. Yay, freely done. Mustafa, Wish, do you have a question? You're welcome. So really, I think both paths are like okay for you. I'm sorry, I can't really give like a definite answer because I think it's really in your hands. Like whether you want to go for something like more stable but needs you to learn a lot of things, or you want something where like you really have the abilities to push forward. Like you don't really need to learn that much things. You just have to manifest. Yeah. Okay, Mustafa. Wish, do you have a question? yeah, it's quite fast. Are my readings too short? Okay, so you want to know how she thinks and feel about you, and how would she react? Okay. Okay, so Mustafa, on the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is telling you to like trust your intuition. I think you kind of already know like what she feels and what the outcome will be. And I think she's kind of conflicted about how she feels about you. Because we have these two cards, the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Wands reverse. So the Seven of Pentacles talks about someone who's like kind of like just waiting to see like like she knows that she have already like planted the seeds and she's just waiting for the plant to grow. So like right now she's thinking of just like having patience, taking a step back to see how things will go. But the Three of Wands reverse shows that she kind of want to push things forward also. So like her feelings towards you is quite conflicted. Like on one hand she kind of want to take it slow and see where it goes. And on another hand she kind of want to quickly like jump forward into something. And I think it will be a good outcome actually if you offer her a relationship. Cause for how she react, right, we have the Hierophant. So this talks about like having a commitment and like bringing the relationship to a more committed level. So I think if you offer a relationship right now, she will agree to it and she'll see how to make things work. How to make things work on her end. Yeah, so it seems like a good reaction, Mustafa. But I think right now her feelings towards you is she don't know if she should move things fast or she don't know if she should like wait and see what will happen. But if you offer it to her, she'll accept it and actually give you a commitment. Yeah. I don't think you should act like you don't care. She'll be sad. Yeah, wish they are a pair. No, Mustafa, not all Virgos are slow movers. I have friends who are like quite fast also and have like a lot of relationships. Wish, are you sure you don't have a question? Yeah, we can move faster than a fish. Okay. Yep, Mustafa, what you want to clarify? How she will react if you offer her a relationship tomorrow? Okay. Okay, so Mustafa, I'm getting the Queen of Pentacles and the Fool card. So the Queen of Pentacles shows that I think she'll take a step back first. Like she wouldn't agree straight away. She'll like start to like contemplate, think about things, think about whether it will really work out, and think about whether this is really what she wants. And then after that, she will decide if she wants to take the leap of faith and agree to being in a relationship with you. Yeah, so maybe like when you ask her, right, she will not straight away agree to it. Maybe she'll ask you to give her some time, or maybe she'll take a while to reply because she'll start to think whether this is what she wants. But after that, she'll choose to take the leap of faith. Yeah, Mustafa, meet her in person first. Like, you know, the chemistry online and the chemistry in real life is very different. I'm not saying like if when you all meet in real life, you all won't feel the same spark. Maybe you'll feel it also. But the interaction is very different in real life. Yeah, I think the reason why she will agree is because she also feels the same way towards you. But but like really like you all should get to know each other first. Like not really just like on based on online chat. Yeah, it's really very different. I did a whole project on that, Mustafa, so I know very clearly that it's so different. And there are a lot of people who, I'm not saying it's you, don't take it personally, but there are a lot of people who like they click very well online. They talk a lot online. Then when they meet, they realize that they don't have that spark. The spark is only existent online. Yeah, I know like you we want to get things going, but really just for your own self also. Like you don't want to like get hurt again. Like I'm not saying that she will hurt you, but maybe like if let's say anything goes wrong, like you will hurt yourself again. So really like be very sure about um whether this is really what you want and whether you really want to invest and then go forward towards it. Yeah, like video call or something. No problem, Mustafa. But the outcome seems good. She has the same feelings towards you. But I think because she knows that you are impatient, she's kind of not sure if she should be move things fast also. Yeah, I mean like I think she's not the kind who will end up hurting you. But if let's say anything don't work out, both of you have already like invested so much energy and like effort and time into the connection. So like yeah, try not to jump so quickly into things. Hi Kira. Hi, welcome. Kira, currently free list is closed. If you want, you can donate for a reading or you can catch me on my next live. You're welcome. Mustafa, things will go well, don't worry, but really just try to pace it and really just meet her and don't take shortcuts. Yeah, because if you all don't set the foundation right, there's a very high chance that the relationship will be quite shaky in future. Bye, Mustafa. Bye-bye. I was supposed to be working at 1 to 6:30. But now it's like 5:30 and I haven't started work. Yeah. Anyway, my computer is like updating, so it's still like not really doing anything. Oh, but I want to come on in the morning again. Which I think I will end the stream, then I text you about my plans. Yeah. I want to answer questions, but you don't have a question for me. Oh, okay. No goodbye then. Then what do I say? You know my computer is still at 85%. If I waited for it, I wouldn't even be able to come on. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Then I can give you a general, but throw away the love cards. Yeah, so long. Because actually it was updating that day, then it shut down. So the update didn't finish. Then today it said you want to update. So I thought like, okay, you'll continue the update. But they started from scratch. So long. Okay, so I'll end the stream now. Then I will tell you my plans. Bye, Wish.